Hi, Boy Moms. It's your book club coordinator, Latoya Edwards here. And today we're going to talk a little bit about chapter 6, an organization with our boys. And I'm actually recording in my boys' room today because I thought it would be kind of fun for me to show you how I have organized their toys and things to help them with the cleanup. But their room is a mess, so I'm not going to share that with you. But anyway, let's get started. So I really love the different sections that Laura breaks the chapter up in. She talks about chores and toys and stuff and paper, and she concludes the chapter by kind of looking forward to the future of our boys and how all these different things about organization plays an important role in that part of their growth and development. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about a little bit was chores. So my boys recently have just started having like official chores. And I've always kind of had them clean up and help me around the house. But I just started a couple of months ago actually giving them chores, and they had their official duties to do. And I have to tell you, it was extremely frustrating for me as somebody that struggles with perfectionism. It was really, really hard for me to stand back and let them do the job that I had assigned to them. But I have hung in there with them, and it has been so great for me to watch my boys learn these different skills. So both of my boys can now fold up their clothes, and they can get everything on hangers, and they put them up. And that is fantastic for me because I'm not really crazy about folding and hanging up clothes, which is why they sit in the basket for a long time. But now I can do laundry, and then I just give them their piles and their baskets, and I'll say, all right, boys, it's time for you to take care of your laundry. And they will sit down, and I will play some music for them, and they will sit and fold and get on hangers, and it is great. They have also been learning to clean the bathroom. A while ago, I realized that I was cleaning up lots of messes in the bathroom that I did not create, and so I decided to enlist the help of the little ones that were making the mess. And so have learned to clean the counters, they're learning to clean the bathtub, and they are learning to mop and clean the toilet. They're not crazy about these jobs, but they do like the idea of helping out and having that important role in the house. Some other things that my boys have learned to do, they make up their own beds. They are now learning to kind of help in other areas of the house. I started with them cleaning windows, and wiping down counters. They love to sweep and vacuum and mop, which right now is great because I'm not crazy about those things myself. And recently they started asking to wash dishes. So like Laura says, it is important to have your boys helping out around the house. And for me, I just really encourage my boys that, we are a family, and as a team, we need to take care of our house together so that we have a clean place to live. And also, many hands make light work. That's kind of our motto when it's time to get chores going. And it has been great. And my boys are learning to work hard. They're learning new things. And, they are learning to work towards goals. I don't do allowance right now because it's not within my budget. But I do, kind of pay them sort of, and, extra privileges. If we can get our chores done earlier, then, we can go to this special park. We can go get in a movie, we can spend time at the pool, and so that has been great, working alongside my boys like that. Another big thing that Laura talks about organizing is toys in our boys' rooms. I'm sure that I'm preaching to the choir here. My boys have lots of stuff. They have all these little Imaginext people, they have all these Ninja Turtles, all these itty-bitty little toys that end up all over the place, and I'm not even going to get started on the Legos. And it took me a long time to figure out a way to organize their stuff that was easy for me to set up and easy for them to keep up and clean up. And finally, I copied a friend's brilliant idea. I got some plastic little Tupperware drawers, containers, that I also use for work boxes for our homeschool stuff. And what I did was I made labels. So I wrote on paper, Rescue Heroes, took a picture of a rescue hero, and I labeled all the drawers. So they have Rescue Heroes, Ninja Turtles, Rescue Bots, Imaginext, dinosaurs, all these different labels for their things. And so when it's time to clean up, I love it because they can actually pull the entire drawer out, dump all their stuff in it, and slide the drawer back in. And it makes cleanup a breeze. when they have little friends come over to visit, I don't have to worry about them not knowing where things go, because the ones that can read the words. If they can't read, there's pictures, so it's great and it's really helpful. And my oldest son is making faces at me through the window. Sorry. So that has been really fun. Okay, another thing that Laura talks about is what to do with all these papers that your kids come home with. So this is something that I just kind of got a handle on recently, and I have actually started going completely paperless. My boys, they don't go to school, but we do have pages and papers for school that I keep up as part of our homeschool. They come home with stuff. When we go to the library and they do coloring sheets or they draw, they bring home things from the Sunday school and kids ministries at church, Royal Rangers in the middle of the week. And I am a clutter phobe, so lots of piles of paper everywhere make me kind of nervous. And so for a long time, we just had piles of paper everywhere, and every now and then I would kind of freak out and just throw everything away. So I love the filing system that Laura talks about, and I think that is great. And it's actually something that I plan to, put in place when my boys are a little bit older. But for right now, they actually have a folder, and they can keep their Ranger papers and their papers from church in that folder. If it's something that they want to keep, they bring it home, they put it in their special folder, and it has a special place in their room where they keep that. So this week we're going to talk about organization. So please come on over to the Facebook group, and I want to hear all of your tips and your tricks and your suggestions. If you tried something and it flopped, I would love to hear about that. So I look forward to hearing what you have to say this week. Take care. Bye.